welcome back to Redneck Snack, where life is too short to be serious. All right, folks, so another holiday lineup for Crumbl. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm a little bummed. The cookie, the peppermint chocolate cookie that I got looks a little small, and that was the one I was really, really excited for. I love chocolate and peppermint. You know, I was picky. I would never eat something with chocolate and peppermint, but now my palate's very broad and I enjoy it. But yeah, we've got 5 different flavors plus a chocolate chip that I'm going to give to my brother, even though he's an a-hole to me. But yeah, I'm excited to try all these. Guess what? I remembered the cookie cutter, and I've got an announcement at the end of the video. Crumbl may not love the announcement, but you know, it kind of comes when you haven't done the sugar cookie for quite a few weeks. I gotta kind of tell people how it is. So with that said, we have the box of cookies. The last one I'm going to review is the sticky bun because, well, it's a mess, and I don't want to make a mess until the very end. It's probably debatably going to be the best cookie of this week, or most beloved, so I think there's a lot to say for this cookie. But I love this. I just think a lot of these do have that Christmas theme to them. You know, you got Gingersnap. That's, you know, like a gingerbread cookie, but it's kind of glamorous and maybe less sweet. I don't know. You got Christmas birthday cake, which a lot of people love the birthday cake one. That comes more frequently than a lot of the other cookies. The peppermint chocolate, which I don't see a lot of peppermint. It's supposed to be peppermint infused, so that's interesting. Lemon bar, that I don't associate lemon bar with Christmas, but you know, go for it. And then sticky bun, which has just, it's a conglomerate of just maple and cinnamon and pecans. I could definitely see someone waking up on Christmas morning and eating this for breakfast. I could definitely see that. So I've never really eaten that for breakfast. I don't think mom and dad have ever made me a sticky bun. They've made me cinnamon buns, but not a sticky bun. So, okay, I think we just need to jump on into this without any further delay. Please go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share, and check out my Instagram, Redneck Snack. So, here we go. The cookies and me. All right, so we're going to try and keep this thing clean as possible. So we'll start with the Gingersnap. I'm going to get some napkins. You know how it is. We got to roll with it. But yeah, I'll pick up the Gingersnap. I didn't forget to do that for once. Look at all these little sugar cubes, or whatever you call them. That is a lot. This thing, wow, the base may not be sugary. What's all over it potentially will be. Ooh, I've got a nice setup here. It's like I'm looking at a laptop, but instead of a keyboard, I got cookies, and then the top of the box is just blank. That is really cool. I wish you could see what I'm seeing here. Maybe I should wear a GoPro. Then you could. But then I would have to keep looking up and down and up and down. Just kind of like, just to make sure I'm typing everything right, you know. But that's just me being distracting. So let's go ahead and eat this cookie, right? You know, you don't want me to talk too much. I want to know what the cookie's like. So look at that. It's not too, it doesn't feel too different than the gingerbread cake. It's very moist, thick, and gooey. I was kind of hoping for a more dry gingerbread cookie, just because it's a different texture. But this is pretty much the same texture other than the outside. So I think that's where they're trying to give you a little bit of crisp, is those little sugar pieces and, you know, the outside, of course. So let's go ahead and try this out. Yeah, those sugar pieces, they give a different dynamic to it. They give it a real crisp or crunch. As for the flavor, it is pretty much what we had with gingerbread cake, but you're not getting as sweet as a flavor. Now, I know some people will go ahead and order cookies without the frosting. So if you had gingerbread cake without the frosting, then you probably know what this is going to be like. The key difference here is that it does have those sugar cubes. And therefore it's got that crunch to it. Okay? So, I think it's a really distinct cookie. It's good. I like it. I think you'll like it. So, on to the next one, right? Well, I'll give it an 8. No, I'll give it an 8.5. It's not one of my favorites in terms of flavor, but all of it works together very nicely. It's moist. It's got that dense flavor. That's definitely something you might want to consider. All right, on to birthday cake, as they may or may not say. This one is a popular one among many. So, most of you probably know what this one's like because you probably had it. But, you know, some people are new. It's a warm sugar cookie with birthday cake flavored cream cheese icing, I think. So yeah, let's eat it again. Yeah, it's a very sweet cookie, and if you like sweet, you're gonna like this. I remember I would give it an 8 or an 8.5. Again, it's good. I wouldn't say that I exactly love it, but I think it's a safe bet cookie that if you like cake batter flavor or cake flavor, I think you'll like it. It's pretty much what I would think a lot of people consider to be a sugar cookie that they like more than the regular sugar cookie. Could that be a fair assessment? I'd say so. I would generally put the sugar cookie at like a 7.5. This, again, it's like that gingerbread one, the Gingersnap. It's got good flavor. It's not my favorite flavor, but it's one that you'll enjoy, especially if it's your first time eating it. But they definitely they eliminate all the almond flavor that the typical sugar cookie has. So, we've been through 2 cookies and we've gone 7 minutes. I feel like I'm talking way too much, guys. I feel like I'm talking way too much. But that's okay. On to the new one. The one new one they got this week. Lemon bar. Or I guess that's what they call it. It sure does look like a cookie that's loaded with lemon bar. It looks like a sugar cookie. And then it's got lemon bar just all over it. Like, that is the color of a lemon bar. So let's go ahead and try this out. That tastes exactly like a lemon bar. No doubt about it. That's a lemon bar, folks. What I really like here is the texture of that icing. Like, it's just cold, but it's not like your normal ice. I'm trying to think of what it kind of reminds me of. Kind of like a jello-y type of thing, but I can't. It's not hitting the top of my head. If you know in the comments what I'm trying to think of, it's good. It's good. It's unique. I think I honestly prefer it to the other 2 cookies. I would probably give it a 9. The cake base is very, very, very basic, and it lets that icing just speak for the whole cookie. It's got a good lemon burst, along with a good sugar burst, and it's just nice. Like the texture, the taste, and just the whole cookie just comes together really nicely. So I really think that was a good one. They really hit it on the nail. Good job, Crumbl. Good job. Now, we're going to move on to the one I'm excited about. This is the peppermint chocolate, or whatever they call it this year. Yet last year it was called peppermint bark. So if you're keeping track of which flavors you've missed, like myself, well, count peppermint bark off the list, because this is what it is. Now, they're not, unless they do it next week, which I couldn't tell you, they're not doing peppermint Oreo. And that cookie looks so good. That was a chilled chocolate base with this big old thing of cream on it, and then peppermint pieces. Oh man, I know it's not much different than what we're about to get into, but please, Crumbl, if you're not bringing it this year, bring it back next year, because I'm telling you, I'm trying to get everything off the list. I got like 65 cookies left to try, and after today, I think it's going to be 61. If they've done Christmas birthday cake, I count that as one I haven't tried, even though there's nothing different than the birthday cake than the Christmas sprinkles. So, all right, I'm talking too much. I'm trying to grab this cookie. Oh, it's nice and hot. Well, not hot, but it's gooey. It's crumbly. So it got melted white chocolate and peppermint pieces. Let's see if we get a good amount of peppermint flavor. Yeah, at first. So the cookie's supposed to be infused with flavor too. I think I taste a little bit of it. I really do. I like this. It's very dense. It's got good chocolate flavor. I do wish they put more peppermint pieces on there. Maybe even just mix peppermint pieces into the dough. That would be really interesting, because you get the peppermint crunch throughout the whole cookie. Oh, I got hit hard with the peppermint there. So it's definitely infused. But I do wish it had peppermint crunch all through. So I don't know. I like it. It's definitely different. And it's got that peppermint flavor that it should. But it kind of just falls short for me a little bit. That's because I was hoping for a little bit more peppermint taste. But, you know, I think I'll be fair. I'll give it an 8. I think, you know, it's on par with the birthday cake. But if it had more peppermint, it could shoot for a 9, if not a 10. So that's just what I got to say on that. Did I show off these cookies very well? I don't think I did, but oh well. Oh, this one is the worst. Oh, I'm not even attempting to pick it up. It is stuck. It is stuck, and that's the perfect name. Sticky bun. Oh man, that is the perfect name. It is absolutely stuck. But there is a good look at that. Oh my. I mean, it's got stuff all over the box. I don't even know if this is like caramel, what it is, but man, oh man. It's not good news. Well, it could be good news, but if you want to go about this a different way than I did, you can just order a 4-pack and then order a separate cookie, the pecan in a separate box. That may work. Now, would I recommend that financially? No, I think that would be stupid. But if you see me struggling here, well, yeah. All right, so I'm able to get this one piece out. Look at that. I don't even know what kind of base this is, but it looks good. Looks very brown sugary-esque. So let's go ahead and try this out. So the base is not very sugary. That's what the icing's for. I'm not getting a whole bunch of anything other than cinnamon and some of that pecan. I don't know. I thought everyone was going to love this one, but it's just okay. I don't know. It's all right. I don't particularly love it. for it to create such a mess and get my hands so sticky. I guess there's not any maple involved at all. I'm not sure. It's all right. Let me just put it into context. If you've had the donut ones, that's kind of what the base reminds me of in terms of flavor. It's really like the old-fashioned donut. So, it's okay. But if you like a sticky mess that's not extremely flavorful, you might like it. I think it's got a lot of pecan-esque flavor to it. A lot of cinnamon. But other than that, I didn't get a whole lot. I thought it was okay. A lot of people are going to go crazy over it, but a lot of people went crazy over turtle, and I was not a huge fan of turtle, and I feel like other people might have been disappointed too. So I don't know. I'll give it a 7. I think I can't punish it too hard because I did really like Old Fashioned. I really gave it a high rating. But it's just, there's not a lot to it. Like, my expectations were high. It was kind of here. So, yeah, it's an okay cookie. It's very interesting for sure because it's aesthetically pleasing. And it tastes good. But it's just my least favorite of the week. So, to each their own, I guess. I guess you could figure that out. But, yeah, that's it for the review. And I didn't forget about my announcement. Sometimes I forget when I say I'm going to announce something. I forget about it. But, look at this. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Classic. Colossal Cookies. I haven't even looked them up. I haven't done my research. But Colossal Cookies has pretty much, we're gonna see if this tastes, and we're not gonna do a side by side. We're gonna see if this tastes anything like the Crumbl sugar cookie. But if you are missing that sugar cookie, we're gonna have that review for you, and I'll tell you if you need to get it from Sam's Club. I don't know if there's a lot of Colossal cookies out there. Crumbl has really dominated the market this year. They are taking a stand. So it's good to see Colossal try and do something like this and say, hey, we got this. They did it at the right time. I don't know if these companies, they know each other's schedules in terms of competitiveness, as they, if they've got insider intel. They could. I feel like that's how it rolls. Because, they all do similar things. So, I don't know, but we're going to have that review coming for you. So, I'm not going to hold you up any longer. This was a long review. I apologize, but had to get through it all with you. So, hopefully you enjoyed this review, and I will see y'all around.